you ever been out at a restaurant with friends or family? The waiter comes to take your order, and one of you orders the fresh Atlantic salmon? Without a doubt, right? Salmon is the most consumed finfish in North America. It's on the menu everywhere. But according to COSEWIC, wild Atlantic salmon is now considered an endangered species in regions around Quebec, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia, including the Bay of Fundy. All the while, demand for salmon continues to grow. So where does the salmon come from? Well, in most cases, from a farm. Aquaculture is one of the fastest growing food sectors worldwide, and Canadian commercial aquaculture is now a huge industry. Production has increased fourfold over the past 20 years, with Atlantic salmon being the biggest export. Amazingly, Canadian aquaculture farms now produce more than 100,000 tons of salmon every year. So problem solved, right? Wrong. One of the key problems with these commercial facilities is the accumulation of organic waste on the seabed under the sea pens. This leads to localized degradation in water quality and damage to the surrounding environment. In search of a more sustainable way to produce seafood, ecological engineers in the Bay of Fundy are developing a new system of seafood production called Integrated Multi-Trophic Aquaculture. So what is Integrated Multi-Trophic Aquaculture? It is the farming of aquatic species from different trophic levels with complementary ecosystem functions in a way that allows the waste of one species to be recaptured and converted to energy for another species. This typically involves a feed species, such as finfish, an inorganic extractive species, such as seaweed, and an organic extractive species, such as filter feeders. While mass farming of a single species of fish is an inherently wasteful process, integrated multi-trophic aquaculture takes advantage of the synergistic interactions among multiple species. This can greatly increase the environmental sustainability and economic stability of seafood production. So what are the ecological engineers doing in the Bay of Fundy? They are combining Atlantic salmon with blue mussels and kelp. The salmon are the feed fish, the kelp is the inorganic extractive species, and the mussels are the organic extractive species. Adding 2 additional species to the fish system means that fewer of the nutrients originating from the high-energy fish food are wasted. The seafood takes some of the nitrogen out of the water, and the mussels thrive in an environment with enriched concentrations of food and waste particles. The researchers in the Bay of Fundy have built a customized ecosystem that not only cleans the water around a salmon farm, but also adds species that have an economic value of their own. Blue mussels are a popular seafood in Canada, and kelp can be used in health and beauty products. What is truly amazing about this system is that in the nutrient-rich waters, these 2 species have been shown to grow 40 to 50% faster. Through this multi-trophic program, the Bay of Fundy ecosystem can flourish while providing the necessary fish demand, and in doing so, help preserve the environment, boost the economy, and provide resources to an ever-growing population. Dr. Sean Robinson, co-leader of the Bay of Fundy project, sums this all up best by saying, integrated multi-trophic aquaculture is one of the only workable environmental solutions that we have. It is a truly sustainable system based on ecological principles that have functioned beautifully for eons in nature.